This is not your mother's poetry reading. You didn't bring her, did you? Did you? So here's the deal. We encourage participative audiences. That means you. It's not a show till you're part of it. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So, I mean, I can throw things?
A big part of the thing is we encourage bantering, heckling, crosstalk. No bloodletting, though. Okay? No bloodletting. But part of that rule is if you get to do it, who's ever up here gets to do it too. Fortunately, we can't see you. If we hear you, we'll be looking for you afterward. You hear people standing around behind you. That's what's going on. So, what I'm going to do tonight, I'm going to do some very sensitive type of poems. Right? And when you hear one of these poems, you go, ah. Try it. And I'm probably going to do some dirty bastard poems. So when you hear one of those,
You dirty bastard!
you say, you dirty bastard, try it.
You dirty bastard.
Loud.
You dirty bastard.
All right, with enthusiasm. All right, here we go. I'm going to start this up. We've got a little fill time here, so I might go just have some fun. How about the delicacy of pain? Thinking game you make me burp, Steve. The delicacy of pain. True story. In fact, everything I'm reading tonight is a true story. You can share it as if it's yours later. The delicacy of pain. Essentially, the note from the pharmacist said, taking this drug could cause you to butcher the wife in her sleep. The wife, in a panic, demanded, what is this? The first thing to come to mind, an alibi.
Oh.
Yeah, you know.
Dirty bastard.
There you go. This stuff has taken long hours of tedious practice and self-sacrifice to bring this achievement about. And I expect you guys to work with me a little bit. Because I'm sensitive as well. I'm not just a piece of meat. I like to cook it.
That's what she said.
Yeah, that's what she said. And I live in an artist community. I don't know if any of you happen to live particularly in an artist community. And it's just goofy shit happening all the time, you know? And you think you get to the point where you've seen it, done it, and it's not that way. There's always something else going to happen. You guys are familiar with Burning Man, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, we have the vernal equinox, and it's kind of like a decompression for Burning Man. And a friend of mine, Nyla Norsom, who's a Native American out of Reno, invited me to come over. She was part of the show, and say hi. She was coming into town. So I went over. Didn't go well. Here's the story, true story, called Loving You on the Cheap. Nyla, I stopped by the vernal equinox, the Burning Man thing, to say hi. But they wanted $25. $5 extra because I looked normal. I like that. It's been a while since I had to pay extra for looking normal. Anyway, kid, I kept the 25, went around the corner and had a cold drink. Spent my leftover normal money on $5 worth of quarters. Topped off a few parking meters on the way out of town. I would have left a note, but I didn't know which one was yours. Say, ah. All right. The estate. Another true story. Good Catholic boy here. True story. Get to be my age, the children expect you to have things in order. I don't know why. Never have had anything in order. The estate. I'm done. I'm giving it all to the church. The whole damn mess. They can have it all. Do what they want. Keep it, sell it. I don't care. Maybe get enough money to buy some wine, throw a party. Their choice. I don't care. The nuns can go through it piece by piece. They might like the porn collection. But worse, they can use it to teach a choir boy what it takes to make an angel fly.
You dirty bastard.
That's good. Long hours of tedious practice and self-sacrifice. Ah, the hush of loneliness. There's a front story and a back story to this poem. Ryan and I were talking the other night, and I'm not good in the coffee shops anymore. I spend a lot of time in coffee shops, lots of time. But I prefer the diners. They bring stuff to you. In the coffee shop, you got to take stuff to them. It's like, what the fuck's the deal with that, you know? Yeah. Well, the other day, I'm in a coffee shop with the stuff, okay? And you know how you end up with your hands full, you can't really do shit till you get up there? So one of the beautiful people, this young lady is standing in front of me, very attractive. And I said, something happened. I said, excuse me, miss. And she didn't respond. I didn't think she heard me. So I had all this shit in my hands, and I went like this on her side. I said, excuse me, and she cut me off. She turned around and looked me up and down like it was a piece of shit. You know how that is? You know how that is? Yeah. I hate that. I just hate that. Anyway, I got this poem out of it. I'll tell you the backstory in a little bit. Oh, she tells me, don't touch. It's like, fuck you. You know? So, I got this poem out, true story. Some of you may lean on this one a little bit. It's the hush of loneliness. All my life, all I've ever wanted was to be like you. You'll never know how hard a heart aches trying to make that happen, knowing it never will. Some of us go years without that feeling. Then it comes, one day, every day, relentless. One word, one person, driving you back to that child who spent the long hours alone, watching the cold world through a cracked window, knowing that all that time does is push all you want further away. The ones like me have learned to hold back, knowing each day, each push makes the reaching for the pistol that much easier, but you don't. And others are able to let go, become hushed in the loneliness. Others get lost in empty dreams, wander beyond rescue, melt in hurt, until time calls no more. And you, one of the beautiful, harbored in privilege, keeping the gates secure, declare no harm done. What do you think of that? Yeah. Okay, here's the backstory for this bitch. Yeah, just piss me off, you know. And then she gets huffy, you know. And she walks out the fucking door, and I'm watching her. You know, the front of the place all glass. Walks over, gets in her car, and goes. And the lady behind me touches me. She said, what was that all about? And me, with all this shit in my hands, points to the floor. There's two $10 bills laying on the floor. Swear to fucking God. I said, all I wanted to do was ask her if those were hers. Fuck her. She bought coffee that day.